Hello, this is Nick from OrganizedRemains.com reviewing Escape Dead Island, available on the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC for around $40. For this review, I played this game on the PS3. To get this review on the ball, you need to know that I loved Dead Island 1, and Riptide was just okay to me. So I went into Escape Dead Island with some interest. In this game, you're a guy named Cliff, and you stole your dad's boat to get coverage on a story of an island. Strange things have been reported about it, and you're there with your crew to get some answers. The story is meh, and I don't like my character. I might love Dead Island 1, but yeah, the story has never been the strong point of this series. I should also mention that I didn't know close to anything about this game before playing, except it's not multiplayer, which sucks, but I never played multiplayer with the other two, so I'm fine. I start playing and I soon realized they took everything out of the other two Dead Island games that I enjoyed. No fun weapons, no modding weapons, no leveling your character, no looting, no side missions, and no driving around a big map. Let's start with the last one I mentioned, the map. It's smaller than the other games, and there's no fast traveling. Alright, no fast traveling, no big deal, right? The game has a map where you can get to the other side without any loading screens. They have these loading tunnel type areas where nothing ever happens when you're going through them, and there's not much detail at all. They do this so while you're walking through it, it'll load part of the map you're about to go into. I would prefer a loading screen, and the game will stop occasionally anyways with a little loading circle in the corner. Moving on to what I believe I enjoyed the most about previous Dead Islands, the weapons, and just using melee weapons are so fun in them. I like slicing up zombies. You get weapons in Escape Dead Island, but they're boring. Sure, I have a sword, but the slicing isn't fun. The other Dead Island games were first-person view, while this was third-person. I think that might be the reason attacks were better in the other two. The game isn't the worst, it's just generic. Go around killing zombies and get to the point that continues the story. I was content playing for the first 3 hours of the game. Sure, I missed all the good stuff from the other games, but I was content. That's when the game just got too frustrating. I'm going to admit something here, and that is, I didn't beat this game. I got to the last chapter, and I got too frustrated. Was a part 2 difficult? Well, yes, but it wasn't that. It was these stupid cutscenes! They got their save points wrong. It shouldn't go checkpoint, unskippable cutscenes, and hard part. The kicker is, the cutscenes at the end of each chapter were skippable. Not sure if this is just something I do. I kept playing this point over and over, watching the cutscenes because I had to, and I got to the point where I was just getting mad. I had to do some deep breathing, and I got to the point where I said, one more time, and if I don't get past it, I'm done with this game. Well, you know what happened after that. Final say. I got to the last chapter, and that took me 4 hours. It's a short game, which is good because I'm not sure how much I could take if that's how the game was headed. There are collectibles and photos to be taken for more gameplay. In the 4 hours, I got about half the collectibles. The game is good for people collecting platinum trophies or all the achievements. From what I've seen of them, it wouldn't take too long to get them all if you had the patience with the game. That being said, I can't recommend this game. As a Dead Island fan, I'm just really disappointed. Yeah, $40 can be considered a discounted new release, but your money is better spent somewhere else. Wait for it to hit $5, only if you consider yourself a Dead Island fan. This is Nick from OrganizedRemains.com.